Hello, hello, my beautiful Aries, intuitive soul coach here with your July full moon reading. So depending on your location, the full moon does happen to land on around July 23rd. Again, depending on your location. So today we will take a look at what you'll be celebrating during this full moon cycle, what your untapped spiritual gifts and greatest strengths are, a message from Spirit for the collective energy of Aries, how you've grown during this moon cycle, and action steps that you can take to continue along this path. So welcome, Aries. I'm so glad to have you. If you resonate with this reading, please feel free to hit that like, share, subscribe, or even comment. I do read all of your comments, and I'm grateful for each and every one of you. If you're interested in signing up for a free reading or even a personal reading, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, Aries, we're going to dive right in here. What is it that you will be celebrating during this July 23rd full moon energy? We have, we have the Six of Gabrielle here. So we have the Six of Wands energy showing up. So let's just tune in here for you. And the Six of Wands is one of my favorite cards in the entire deck. It's about success, accomplishment. It's about being raised up. It's about a successful conclusion. Maybe even putting you in the spotlight or even on the pedestal here. This could be you building your own self up here, Aries, but it's a very beautiful card regarding victory or success after a difficult period. So a period in the past where maybe there was a little bit of self-doubt, a little bit of pessimism here. Maybe even a little bit of, am I ever going to get off this train type of energy, something you've been really working towards, really trying to manifest in your life. It's a huge success here. And then right behind it, we have the Three of Ariel here. And this is the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like with the Three of Pentacles, whether you're working on a relationship here, for many of you, I feel like this is career oriented as well. But the Three of Pentacles is about working together, building a solid foundation. It could be you working with others. It could be some sort of dedicated collaboration here, but it says do what you love, a time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors, working with others in a cooperative manner. And then it says you've done a wonderful job here. Time to move on to the next project, awards, scholarships, or promotions. So again, the card of success, and I feel like the reason that you were able to get to this level here is because of others surrounding you or helping you in one form, way, or another. So again, if this is a relationship that you are working towards, maybe this is the beginning of something. Maybe for many of you, you're trying to expand and grow with somebody that you're with currently. Or for many of you, this is you getting into that career that you've been waiting for, or maybe getting that raise or promotion, or even getting a job if you've been in that stagnant energy for a while. So these two cards showing up together are absolutely wonderful for your celebratory full moon. So let's clarify some of this energy for you, my beautiful Aries. Let's clarify. Spirit, can you please tell me what this success is that Aries is celebrating for this full moon? What's the Six of Wands energy? Oh, right away. Thank you. Eight of Pentacles here, something that you've been working towards. Again, mastering your craft. The Eight of Pentacles is all about hard work. It's, again, working on your relationship. It could be putting in the hard work or training in something at work. It's all about apprenticeship or even learning something that you didn't normally know or utilize or use in the past. It's almost like there was a resource that was given to you at this time here, whether maybe you were in the right place at the right time, maybe you've worked your way up. I'm getting more of you really putting in the hard work and effort though, but I'm getting two different scenarios here. I feel like there was either some news that was that come out in the open. Maybe you found out that there was news of this job, word of mouth, a whisper, or maybe you actively went out searching for something. But what I'm really getting is that you've put in a lot of work in this situation here, Aries. So you should be proud of yourself. Whatever it is that you've been trying to master and juggle up in the air here is coming full circle, and you are getting heavily rewarded for it during this full moon energy cycle. So I'm really loving this. Spirit, can we please clarify the Three of Pentacles here, the Three of Ariel? Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh, there it is here. Bada bing, bada boom for you, Aries. Three of Pentacles is clarified. The Three of Ariel is the Three of Pentacles. So it's just a double confirmation from Spirit saying that you had help behind the scenes here. So whether this is physical help, physical help, where you were working in some sort of teamwork, maybe it was working with, again, a partnership, family, romance, whatever this looks like for you here, there was behind the scenes help, or maybe in front of the scenes. For many of you that feel like you've done this alone or had to try to climb that ladder alone, I feel like there's even been spiritual helpers or some sort of behind the scenes is what I'm hearing. Maybe a lot of you have done some praying on this. Maybe you called in your guides, your angels. But I definitely feel like there were 1 to 2 people in the physical realm that did contribute to this success here. So this is great. This is beautiful. Let's move on to what is your untapped spiritual gift or your greatest strength? Aries, what is your untapped spiritual gift or greatest strength during this full moon energy cycle? Whoa, this is an absolutely beautiful reading. And, I wish all the readings could be wonderful like this here, Aries, but we're human and things happen. And the Sun card is the most positive card in the entire deck. So the Sun's all about abundance, success, vitality. Again, that public recognition and fame. For many of you, your spiritual gift, your greatest strength is being in the spotlight. It's really helping others shine because your energy shines so bright here, Aries, that people can't help but be attracted to you. It says, life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. So the fact that this card comes up as your greatest strength, I really feel like you are either in a profession or in a relationship, one of the two here, or even in your family dynamics or family or friend circle or your soul tribe here. I feel like people are really putting you in the spotlight. So maybe you have your own YouTube channel or Etsy shop here. Maybe you're trying to build your business and you're really getting a lot of likes or followers on social media here. Maybe you're in a relationship that maybe it's people once looked at, or maybe they're starting to look at again if it's a return from the past person, and you're kind of being in the spotlight at this time. I feel like you're getting talked about a lot. And whether it is, I feel like it's positive talk, but even the negative talk, people can't help but be jealous, is what I'm picking up here for you, Aries. This is a really beautiful card for your greatest strength. I'm loving this for you. So let's take a look and get a few clarifiers. Spirit, can you please clarify the Sun card as Aries' spiritual gifts and strength here? Thank you. Whoa, 3 of Swords, curveball for the best here. 3 of Swords means, Aries, that you've been through the ringer here. There's been heartbreak in your past here. There's been painful loss. This could even be a separation that you went through in the past that really made you dive into doing something for your career, for yourself here. Or it could be you're coming back into a relationship with your higher self. You're learning how to self-love here. You're learning how to self-soothe in positive ways. And the reason I'm saying self-soothe, and I'm also hearing the name Rachel, as I say self-soothe. So take it as it resonates here. Maybe it's your name, a middle name, or somebody in your circle here. But I'm getting the name Rachel. And I feel like somebody didn't always express their emotions in a positive manner, and they needed to relearn how to self-soothe is what I'm getting. But I feel because of all of this that you've been through here, this is why your spiritual gift here, your greatest strength, is the Sun card. Because what it's saying here for you, Aries, is especially when times are tough, when times are rocky, and that you think you can't go on any longer, whether that's a separation in a relationship, whether you were separated in some sort of career in the past, maybe this is your own mind. Because for many of you, I am getting that there's been some sort of reconnection with your higher self. And the 3 of Swords, it did show up here in reverse. So what that's telling me is you've been going through a lot of healing. You've been working on forgiveness on yourself, forgiveness in others. And I feel like you're looking at life in a whole different perspective here for you. And this is a huge strength of yours at this time. Because of these lessons and heartache that you've actually endured and went through, you haven't just endured and went through, Aries. You've actually learned the lesson and you've gained wisdom from it. And instead of letting those lessons make you bitter, you've had them make you better. And that's why the Sun is your greatest strength here, showing up during this full moon energy. So Pretty powerful message there. They actually do want me to go one more regarding this spiritual gift here, because I'm hearing many of you saying, well, I don't always feel like the sun. I don't know if I'm attracting this abundance, but I feel like many of you are. And because you're doing that healing work right now. All right. There you are here. Queen of Wands, Aries. Queen of Wands, she's definitely on her game here. She's feeling confident. She's looking attractive here. She knows her potential and her self-worth. She's also very independent, very social, very passionate and artsy. She's also an entrepreneur, even a business owner. But this person is one of the most attractive queens in the entire deck here. She knows what she wants and she goes for it, but she also lives life on her fullest. So what I am getting from the energy of this card is many of you are focusing on building your business or bettering yourself. Again, self-worth is really, really strong showing up for you. And I feel for many of you, you're finally getting to that place again where you know your power. And you're not going to let anybody step on your toes. You're not going to let anybody tell you what to do or how to live your life, especially if there was control in the past, whether it was a job or, career, relationship, or even family members that tried to control you. I feel like you're living your life on your own terms now, Aries. And this is a really beautiful energy because you're going to find within this, your spiritual gift is going to illuminate for you because you're finally feeling in your power once again. For many of you, you are in the spotlight as far as you're healing yourself. Maybe you even do some sort of healing or energy work for others. But I'm feeling really beautiful. I love that this card came up here for your gifts. Let's take a look at a message from Spirit or your guides, the universe, your higher self here. What do you have, Spirit, for the collective energy of my beautiful Aries? What do we have for Aries? All right, thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, wow, we have the Two of Cups. So even though we're kind of looking at this in the beginning, we kind of go into, it looks like you're celebrating career, but it looks like you're just celebrating in general because we're not focusing this full moon reading on career or relationship or even health. We're just kind of going with the energies here. But what this is saying is there's something going on in your love life. I just heard somebody say, or lack of. That's super funny here. Sinbad. I got it. One moment. Sinbad. Sinbad. I'm getting that name right now, and I feel like it's a movie. Maybe you just got done watching the movie Sinbad, or maybe that is somebody's name here. Maybe it's a place. I just got to give it how Spirit gives it, and I'm getting Sinbad. So Aries, please take that as it resonates. But we have the Two of Raphael here, and this is the Two of Cups. It says, two hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful. Kindred spirits, don't give up on those you love. So the Two of Cups energy, this is all about meeting of the mind. So if you are not in a relationship or you're looking for a relationship at this time, this is just about collaboration, coming together. It is about soulmate energy. It's some sort of very important partnership that is a soul contract here. There's a commitment, a high level commitment between you and another. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be, a best friend. It could be even sister or brother. It could be within a work situation as well, partners or even a boss. But for many of you, it is a relationship. And so what the message I'm getting from Spirit here is there needs to be some sort of collaboration. And there needs to be some sort of meeting of two people putting 50-50 into a situation. And we're going to clarify this energy from Spirit because I'm not getting, not that this card isn't positive. It's a very beautiful card. I love the Two of Cups, but I'm getting that somebody, again, is working on some sort of relationship possibly, or looking at working on themselves so they can get into this higher level commitment here. Oh, wow. Working with others. We get this card again with the Three of Pentacles, and this is you trying to build a solid foundation, whether that's with another person here with the Two of Cups energy, or that's just rebuilding yourself back up because you did have that Three of Swords energy coming up. For many of you, maybe there's a third party involved as well. And it doesn't have to be a person. It doesn't have to be just cheating. Maybe somebody chose alcohol over you or their family, or could be even, just anything that makes you feel like you're on the back burner or, third party energy in one form, way, or another. Okay, so we have the Knight of Pentacles showing up. So what we're doing here is we are clarifying the Three of Pentacles for you here and the Two of Cups, okay? So what Spirit is saying is after a time of trying to work together, trying to build something up with somebody, it looks like in some sort of important partnership for you, Aries, the Knight of Pentacles shows up in reverse. And the Knight of Pentacles is somebody who maybe is taking way too long of a time, maybe a little bit lazy in their energy, or not showing results in a situation here. But I feel with it being upright, somebody does, and I feel like this is more your energy, Aries, where you do want to put in the effort into a situation. That's what you've been doing. We have the Ace of Cups showing up in reverse. So the Ace of Cups says that in the past, there was some sort of, somebody was closed. Maybe somebody was closed off or had a blocked heart because of that Three of Swords energy that showed up earlier. And somebody ended up being very defensive in a situation with the Seven of Wands. And because you've been hurt. But what I feel like you're doing is, Spirit is saying here that not only are you reconnecting with your higher self, you're loving yourself more at this time, but you're ascending and you've learned the lessons from the past. So whether you decide to go off on your own, whether you decide to attract in the new energy here, because Spirit says that there is somebody coming in. If you are in that solo energy at this time, Aries, I feel like there's, you've been either asking if somebody new is coming in, but I feel like there's some sort of partnership that you are either working on at this time or calling in. And again, it doesn't have to be romantic. It certainly could be any other close partnership as well. Important partnership. All right, let's take a look at how you've grown during this moon cycle. So Spirit, how has my beautiful Aries grown during this moon cycle? So this is pretty deep for you. Aries, I feel like you have a lot to be excited about at this time because I'm also getting, I got to go back to this card here. Spirit is saying that somebody has two choices in a situation. And it may not just be, it could be you have a choice between two people. It could be you have a choice between two job options here or reconnecting with two people here. So take that as it resonates. But I feel like there's a beautiful new beginning coming in for you, a beautiful new energy shift. It's like a new energy paradigm that you've grown into and that you've been manifesting yourself. So again, how have you grown during this moon cycle from the new moon that just took place on the 9th into this full moon into the 23rd here? Page of Swords. Yeah. So the Page of Swords, it talks about truthfulness, perceptive. It's somebody who's very analytical, somebody who can come across as blunt here. It says an exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents very thoroughly. So this is saying how you've grown during this moon cycle. Maybe you've kept an eye on something very closely. Maybe you've been a little more detail oriented than you have in the past here. But the Page of Swords is somebody who's very thirsty for knowledge, very curious, wants to learn something new, maybe even has new ideas that are being brought to the surface here. But it's all about communication, questioning what they don't understand, what you don't understand. So how I feel like you've grown here and what a Spirit is saying for you, Aries, is truth is very important to you. And finding out the truth and being curious about listening to your intuition. And when something feels off for you, I definitely feel like instead of maybe just pushing it under the rug, maybe that you've done in the past, you're really paying attention to anything that doesn't feel right. You're paying attention to all the signs, all the red flags. As it says here, maybe reviewing some sort of contract. Maybe this is some sort of legality issue that you're going through. Maybe you bought a vehicle. I'm seeing somebody kind of skimming the pages. In the past, maybe would have skimmed the pages and just signed and went along with what others told you to believe. And that's kind of the message I'm getting with this Page of Michael or Page of Swords energy is you're not going along with the crowd anymore. You're not living life based on somebody else's expectations. You are living life on your own terms now, and you're really diving in. And I'm hearing somebody is very intelligent regarding something in their life. It's like you just learned a bunch about something, okay? So for example, let's say you are wanting to buy a new vehicle, and before buying a new vehicle, it's a big investment, a big purchase, right? Let's say you want a Suburban, and you look up all the information on a Suburban, how many miles they last, the things that could go wrong with them, or things that that you need to be aware of, or the price range. It's like you really dove into learning something about a situation. And this could be a person, it could be a vehicle, it could be a home, it could be a job. So what I'm getting from this energy here is you've grown a lot, not just intelligently, but you've grown spiritually as well, because you've been doing the healing and you're not living life on anybody else's terms. Let's get a clarifying card for this Page of Swords. Spirit, what do we have for my beautiful Aries regarding, oh, thank you. Okay. Wow. Okay. Page of Swords again in reverse. I'm loving this here. So we have the Two of Swords showing up. So a lot of communication. What you've actually learned in this cycle is how to speak your truth here, and how to speak your word, and what's important to you in this situation. And maybe even coming across in the past as a little blunt, but I feel like you're being honest. And if people can't appreciate your honesty in this situation here, it's like you're saying adios, hasta luego. But the Two of Swords shows up in reverse, and it says you're taking action. That's how you've grown. Instead of sitting back and watching people maybe make the decisions for you, or maybe just being stagnant in energy, you took the blindfold off and you're taking action towards a situation. We have the Four of Wands showing up in as well. And usually the Four of Wands is some sort of celebration here. But what this is telling me is either some sort of plan didn't turn out as expected, or something maybe even was canceled on you, or there was a pause. It could have been maybe you're waiting for a promotion and you had a certain day lined up, and then they kept putting it off, and then it made you frustrated. Or maybe this is the halfway to marriage card as well. For many of you, you tried to make something work within a person in the past here, and it tried to make it work, and then boom, you're like, nope, I'm not having any more of it. Page of Wands shows up here to clarify as well, and this is some new energy coming in. So newly found inspiration. This could be a new idea is what I'm getting for the energy. This is a new idea from you, that it's almost like you had an epiphany moment here during this moon cycle, that you're like, you know what? I can't do what I was doing here because it's not serving me. I keep going around this hamster wheel. And so you either cut something off here, or you had a change of heart regarding a situation. I'm almost feeling like the Hanged Man energy showing up, even though it's not. But there's a major transformation here with the Death and Rebirth card. And this is a time of an ending. You're letting go. You're starting a new chapter. You've outgrown the past here, and you're moving forward into this beautiful new direction. Whether this beautiful new direction is with somebody, or if this is with your higher self. I'm really loving that card for you though. But there was a transformation that took place. And then we have the Page of Swords in reverse. And the transformation, we start with the Page of Swords here and we end with the Page of Swords, to clarify. So there could have been some sort of news that was found out, some sort of truth that was brought to the surface in a situation here. And you're like, nope, I'm not having it. I'm just one and done, and I'm not going to be stuck in this energy any longer. So I'm feeling really proud of you, Aries. I feel like you've done the hard work here, especially after that Three of Swords energy of, being heartbroken. I'll say it how it is. We've all been there as humans, and it's not fun, but you've grown and learned. So let's take a look at the last thing here. What steps that you can take to continue growing? Let's take a look at the steps, Aries, that you can take to continue on your path. Oh, wow. 9 of Aries here. This is, Nine of Ariel. Nine of Aries as well is 9 of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles is you reaching your goals. So keep striving. It says your dreams are fulfilled. Hard work leads to great success. A love for the beautiful things in life. All right. This is beautiful energy, because what it's telling me here, Aries, is that you are putting in that hard work. This is like the third card showing up here. And you can see here that there's a beautiful rainbow showing up, and she's riding this this Pegasus, and she has a flag in the background. She's not letting anything get in her way. And the Nine of Pentacles is the card of spiritual and material satisfaction. It's about you reaching your goals. It's all about a successful harvest here. Whether you need to do this alone or you're walking life, again, because I feel like you're not conforming. If there was somebody controlling in the past, or if there was a situation that you felt tied down or stuck in, you're breaking free. And that's kind of the energy I'm seeing with this almost like Pegasus horse, is freedom, and you're releasing yourself from anything that doesn't serve you any longer. So the steps that you can take to continue growing on this path are living life by not conforming. And I'm saying that in the best way. It doesn't mean like go break the law. It doesn't mean, don't listen to anybody. It means that stay true to your own authentic self here, Aries, and you won't go wrong. Listen to that intuition. Keep building whatever it is that you are building at this time. I love that this card came up. You are manifesting great success in, okay? We have manifesting power. I feel like your manifesting powers are on point right now. It's almost like you have the Midas touch here. It says, use your spiritual gifts and natural abilities to attract your desired outcome. So beautiful energy. This is a step, an action step that you can take to continue growing. For those of you that are unfamiliar with the law of attraction, start small. Maybe you want to manifest the parking spot at Walmart or wherever. You want to manifest a spot up front. Imagine that spot opening up for you. Use the beautiful energy of imagining, somebody pulling out just as you're pulling in. Practice small things like that. But for many of you, I feel like you've already mastered the small steps, and now you're moving on to bigger and better. Not just love, manifesting self-love and your higher self. Gosh, I feel for many of you, I'm getting this really strong power that many of you are getting your power back, especially if it was taken away, or if you feel like you gave it away, even if you weren't intentionally trying to do so. I feel for many of you, you're getting back to that place of finally feeling good about yourself again. Spirit, can we please get one more? Oh, thank you. One more action step that my beautiful Aries. Throat chakra, Aries. The angels are helping you lovingly speak your truth. It's funny because we have the page of Michael, who can come across as a little blunt sometimes, but I like the page. I like the Knight. I love the King and Queen of Swords. You know why? Because integrity and honesty are the most important things to me. So what is important to you? And I feel like that's something you've been asking yourself. What are the traits that I want to carry? What are the traits that I want to see in others? What do I want to manifest based on how I can be is what I'm going to attract here. So I feel like you're speaking your truth, but you're doing it in a lovingly way. And if you're not, Aries, if you tend to be kind of, sometimes maybe hot-headed, we know how Aries get sometimes, no fingers pointed, don't shoot the messenger here. But you can tend to be a little bit opinionated. You have that, King, Queen of Swords energy where you come across as a little bit strong sometimes. And I feel like that's a big thing you've been learning with the throat chakra, is really being honest, but being truthful in a compassionate way. So I feel like that's a step that you can continue taking here, is to make sure you're speaking your love, speaking your truth, but in a positive way that others are not going to feel like they're being attacked. So I feel like whatever you're thinking of at this time, I don't want to say beware, but pay attention, because whether this is negative or positive, I'm really getting the strong energy here of be careful what you wish for. And for many of you, you're wishing for very beautiful things here. Not just wishing, but you're manifesting very beautiful things in your life at this time. So if it is somebody from the past, if it's a new love, you have both of these coming in, saying that something can be worked on here, or it looks like you've possibly ended something in the near past as well, and you're going off on your own, but you're looking for bigger and better. So I'm really liking this full moon energy. I feel like there's been a lot of growth, a lot of expansion, and it looks like your greatest strength here is the Sun card. You have everything it takes here, Aries, to attract this beautiful abundance in, and it looks like you're doing so. So I hope this resonates and helps you along your path here, Aries. If so, please hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already, and I look forward to tuning in next time. Sending you lots of love and light.